got so much to tell you. You saw that lovely lady and gentleman? That's Jason and Megan Day. They are the pit masters behind Burnt Finger Barbecue. Listen to this. Burnt Finger Barbecue is a 15-time state champion. They've amassed over 300 individual barbecue awards, including winning first place at the American Royal World Series of Barbecue. I'm going to tell you a lot tonight about the amazing Megan who you're about to meet, but I want to invite every single food lover out there, every foodie, everybody that loves ribs. Maybe we haven't been to a restaurant recently, but we still crave the barbecue ribs. We love them so dearly. Tonight, it's our first ever Rib Today special. We are going to send them directly to your door with free shipping and handling. You might not have heard the name Burnt Finger Barbecue. That's because HSN has pulled the biggest scoop of all time. This award-winning brand is exclusive to us. Nobody else has got it. This is the only place that you can get Burnt Finger Barbecue ribs right here on HSN. Although you might not have heard the name yet, once you've tried these ribs, you're never gonna forget the name ever again. I wanna quickly go over a couple of the details and then we are gonna dive in and have a blast. First and foremost, we're doing 2 racks or 4 racks. That's 2 of the 1 3/4 pound or the 4, so it's $59.95 or $99.95. We have immediate shipment available. You're gonna get it in time for July 4th. That's exciting. Alternatively, you can have a ship date of 7/20, so July the 20th. The other thing to bear in mind, we have a single purchase, or you can lock in this amazing today's special value and do auto ship as well. I wish you were in the studio with me. You'd get some understanding of how this smells divine. Slathered in their award-winning honey barbecue sauce. There's a lot to get to. But first, I want to brag about this lady. I wrote it down. I've never been on TV before with 2 whole cards of notes, but I have to tonight because there's a lot of important information. Megan Day, one of the pit masters behind Burnt Finger Barbecue, is the champion of Chopped Grill Masters Season 4. She's also an amazingly lovely lady, and she's going to be joining us live right now via Skype. Megan, are you there?
I'm here.
Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Megan, I am so excited to be with you tonight. There is a lot to get excited about. Megan, first and foremost, tell us why. Why am I craving these ribs nonstop? I've never tasted ribs like them.
Kansas City is known for our mahogany colors and our deep, rich molasses, right? But what this is bringing is brightening up those flavors with some honey. That's what you're smelling. That's what you're craving. It's getting your taste buds right back here. Can you see that? They're juicy. All of that meat that's coming off of the bone right there, juicy, tender fall off. And that's why you're craving it, because you cannot do this and you can't get this anywhere.
Now, Megan, there looks to be so much more meat. Is that because these are the baby back ribs?
These are baby back ribs, that's right. So with baby back ribs, you are getting meat. It's really juicy already, just the way it is. It's really a luxury meat. And that's why we choose it. That's why we choose to give this meat, because it is gonna give you so much more. Look at all that meat that's coming right off of there. Can you see that? That's the candy part right there.
Megan, it's hard to miss it. That's a chunk of meat. Okay, there's a lot to talk about. And already, Megan,
and that's not...
I know you can't see this, my love.
That's not even the meat around the bone.
No, there's more. There's a lot more. Megan, I know you can't see this, but we are extremely busy already. We're only 4 minutes into the presentation. If you want the immediate shipment, which means that it will be there in time for July 4th, you've got to order tonight, because I want you to understand how this is working. I have an immediate shipment in time for July 4th, which a lot of people are obviously doing. I ordered mine for the July 4th. We also have a July 20th ship date, which is great as well. But if you are looking to really celebrate big time, this is the way to go. Megan, we're already getting questions about how I cook these. Because these are fully cooked, right?
We have done all the work. Guess what? You only have to order them. That is all you have to do. So really, what you're gonna do is thaw them, pull them out of that freezer and thaw them, maybe overnight, 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. I would put them in some tinfoil, maybe with a little bit of water to give them that steamy quality. Or you can put them on the grill. Just do it over indirect heat, turning them every couple of minutes for about 15 minutes. That's it. You're the hero. and you didn't have to plan a meal. It is already ready for you. We did all the work.
Now, can I even put this in the microwave if I really needed to?
Yeah, you really can. And you know what? It's delicious because they're such a juicy, beautiful meat that it actually reacts very well in the microwave. So I give that my approval.
Whichever way you want to do it, they're going to be so tasty and delicious. These are trimmed, these are seasoned, these are cooked. You're just going to heat and eat and you're good to go. The 4-pack is the most popular. We have the 2-pack available as well. The 4-pack is a brilliant value of $99 and change. You know how expensive it is to ship out food across the country. We're going to pay the shipping and handling for you, so that's all taken care of. If you want to send these to somebody, maybe for Father's Day today, you might want to wake up Dad and say, Dad, I ordered you the best ribs on the planet and they're coming in just a few days. Let me ask you about that, Megan, because you must be so proud of all these amazing accolades that you have achieved, you and Jason have achieved for the quality of the foods that you've been making. Tell me a bit about how that's felt to you and your family and why you think it's really struck such a chord with judges all across the country.
Yeah, we are really honored, first of all, to be here because basically we're bringing our passion out through these ribs to order right to your door, having awards that we can win. I mean, that's what we do. The judges love these flavors, and that's why we wanted to bring them to HSN and bring them to our friends. It is really fun to go out there and know that you're practicing and practicing and practicing something that you love, and then those judges give you great big trophies and awards. But really it's the camaraderie and the people that you get to meet and sharing of ideas and recipes. It's a pretty fun world that we live in. And now you get to eat it at your table.
Well, we're not going to the restaurants as much as we were, obviously, right, Megan? And this gives us a little bit of that great quality ribs right on your dining table.
Yeah, and again, you don't have to plan it, except just maybe think about it a little bit ahead of time. Overnight, throw them in, and then you can just put them right there in the grill or the oven, or as you said, in that microwave.
So Megan, tell me about the honey barbecue, because I mean, this is slathered in the honey barbecue sauce, which to me really grabbed me. This has been like a Facebook favorite, a lot of requests of people wanting you to do this.
Yes. Yes, so this is the #1 meat that people say, we want your barbecue. When are you gonna get us some ribs? I want some sweet ribs. So one of the big world championships that we have been very fortunate to do amazing in, taking 2nd place just recently, they love that sweet profile. And as a matter of fact, we even went on to win 1st place in the world with a sweet honey barbecue sauce. And so that's what we know people really love, and that's the requests that we're getting. So how could we not just dive into that? And it took us a while to develop this, and here we are. And now it's a today's special. I mean, even like icing on the cake.
Well, for anybody just tuning in, the reason why we're so busy and so everybody really understands clearly, guys, you cannot get this anywhere else. Burnt Finger Barbecue is exclusive to HSN. And I say that we've got the ultimate scoop because this really is a big deal for us. We don't think these are great ribs. We think they're the best ribs. We think these are the most addictive, tastiest, leanest, juiciest, really heat and eat easiest that you've ever tried before in your life. So if you think that anybody in the family is a rib connoisseur, you have to give these a go. Tell me a little bit, Megan, about how these come shipped to me when they arrive and what I've got to do once I take them out of the box.
Yeah, you take them out of the box and you can see what you have there. We are packaged as a meal, 1 slab, or you know what? You can create an entire spread. You've got 2, maybe up to 4, but it's your choice. Put them in the freezer. You can keep them there for 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. Okay. Then all you're gonna do is put them in the refrigerator overnight and then put them in your oven, 350 degrees. But really, the maintenance is not anything other than pulling them out and sticking them back in the freezer. They're going to come dry ice, cryovac, in that package with that sauce inside the package.
It's just so carefree, which is what's so wonderful about it, right? We don't have to think about it. We've had a lot of people asking questions about the auto ship. If you do auto ship tonight on either the immediate shipment or the 720 shipment, you are locking in the free shipping and handling. So that's a really big deal. So you won't ever have to pay the shipping and handling for as long as we are sending this to you. That's a big, big deal. You might want this once a month. You might want it once every couple of months. You get to choose the number of days in between shipments, but it's worth doing. We're doing flex pay on both of them. You can do the 2-pack or you can do the 4-pack, don't forget. So whichever way you play it, you're gonna have something wonderful to experience. And maybe that's the right word, right? Megan, it's an experience. These aren't just regular ribs, these are special ribs. I mean, look at this. This is falling apart already. The bone comes straight out of this. It's all meat.
It's already, just the meat is gone. I mean, right? It just falls off for you. It's so tender and juicy and delicious. And I'm just so proud of these ribs. And if you want to add a little bit of extra sauce to it, you can absolutely do that and make it even more scrumptious if you're a sauce kind of person.
It's just dripping with the sauce, and that gives it so much flavor. Remember, these are baby back ribs, which is why there's so much more meat, because there's smaller bones here, but a family favorite, that's for sure. These are the times and the moments that we celebrate. We bring restaurant quality food direct to our door without any hassles. By the way, we've paired this up with some wonderful extras and sides that are also available tonight, which we love to do. What do you love to normally eat your ribs with, Megan?
More ribs.
That's a good answer. I like that.
Yeah, you know, I like to take the rib meat actually and put it on top of some macaroni. Ooh. That makes it a little more of a fancy macaroni. And then baked beans, you just can't go wrong, especially if you put your baked beans underneath the ribs as they're cooking. Mm-hmm. If you want to kind of let them on the grill, if you've got the ability to put it on a high and then put the beans underneath and let those juices drip down into your beans, and any of the little shards of meat off of the side, throw those into your beans, and guess what? People are going to go crazy.
We are getting an update. If you want the immediate shipment in single purchase in time for July 4th, we have around 1,700 left now for the entire day. So if you want immediate shipment for July 4th holiday weekend, we're down to the final 1,700 for the entire day. Now, we obviously have the later shipments, but there's so many people clearly wanting it right now that if that's you, we widely believe at this stage that the immediate shipment will be a very, very early sellout. So as we kind of talk about what makes Burnt Finger Barbecue so, so special, you guys go the extra mile. I mean, I talk about you being champion of Chopped Grill Masters Season 4. How did that feel?
That was pretty darn cool. I was against some of the best pit masters in the world, and I was lucky in that particular, it's a game. You're getting items in a basket that then you have to figure out what to do with in a very short amount of time. And I was fortunate. We've done enough competitions and we've done enough with different kinds of meats that I really had fun with those baskets, and I won by really being innovative and understanding how to cook those proteins.
I mean, you obviously, you put so much into this, and it really shows. I mean, the passion that you've got. Where did this passion come from, or has it always been there?
My husband, Jason, that's where this came from. I watched him compete, and I said, man, I want to do that. So I slowly started doing some of the ancillary categories, smoking a cheesecake, making some monkey bread, doing some cocktails. They would have those categories for other opportunities to win awards. And I started winning those. Next thing I know, we're starting to do competitions together, just he and I. And so the original friends that we were doing it with kind of just came along for the ride to eat while we worked, and that's just what happened, is that passion built. And now we have 2 small children, and we're passing that along to them, and we're watching them develop palates and have that competitive edge. It's really been fun.
I think one of the reasons why I suppose this is so popular is because we're speaking to everybody, and everybody typically loves ribs, right? Great ribs, and we've all had good ribs. You go to a great barbecue place, you go to a great restaurant, you have great ribs. But for many of us, Megan, and you got to know this more than anybody, but a lot of us have bought ribs in the past. And we get the ribs home, and the ribs, they're not quite as good. They're not quite that restaurant quality. There's not quite enough meat on the bone. They're not quite easy enough to serve. You guys have really hit the nail on the head with this. And the only reason I keep reading it, and I wrote it down, I even highlighted it in blue, is because I want everybody watching in America today to understand something. The Home Shopping Network, the world's first home shopping channel, 43 years old this year, is having its first Rib Today special ever, and we have chosen what we believe to be the best tasting ribs on God's green earth. And it's not just us that think that, it's also the experts. Let me read again. Burnt Finger Barbecue is a 15-time, not 5 or 10, but 15-time state champion and has amassed over 300 individual barbecue awards, including winning first place at the American Royal World Series of Barbecue. HSN has struck a deal with Jason and Megan, the pit masters, to bring it exclusively to our customers. The folks watching right now are the only ones in the United States of America that will get to taste direct in their own home the amazing award-winning flavors. You've never tried anything like it. Trimmed, seasoned, smoked, cooked. All you're gonna do is heat and eat. And I can say, Megan, of all the times that I've ever presented ribs, and I've tried a lot of ribs. I don't mind eating the ribs. The thing that I noticed is what a remarkable value you guys have done with this. I mean, you get the 2-pack, and these are 1 3/4 pounds, for $59.95 with free shipping, or even if you go for the 4, that's $99.95. This is affordable for all of us to get high-end, award-winning quality in our own home, and that's what makes me feel so proud to be here this evening. Uh-oh, she's speechless. Megan, have I lost you?
I am speechless. I see those ribs and how you guys are presenting them, and they are beautiful, and we're presenting them here. Yeah. And I know what to do with them, and it makes me so happy that they are easy to reheat. We do take the spices and we drive those flavors deep into this meat, and you're gonna see the smoke ring. It's just a light barbecue flavor, and then you've got the honey that is so bright and delicious that's in there. All that love and care that we put into it, and it comes through, and I'm just really proud that you see that. Thank you for sharing that you see that.
Are you kidding me, Megan? So many times while we're doing Skypes with people, I'll do this big speech and then the other person's frozen. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's something I said. They left, they hung up, they closed the connection. I'm just thrilled you're still there. All right, guys, we have about...
Oh, we're here.
You're not leaving, we won't let you. We've got 10 minutes left, everyone. If you'd like to place your orders, this is the moment to do it before you get sleepy on us tonight. The 2-pack or the 4-pack, the flex pay is $19.98 or $33 and change. If you go for that larger pack, we send it straight to your door or any address in the United States. If you're watching this thinking, I'm gonna send this to my daughter and my son-in-law, or you wanna send it to dad, you know you won't be there for Father's Day, we'll send it straight there for him and to him in just a few days from now. So call us and tell us where you want it shipped to. Everything has our 30-day money-back guarantee. We know you're gonna love the flavor. We know you're gonna love the taste. And notwithstanding the fact that when you order from us tonight, if you wanna celebrate on July 4th, I mean, let's face it, Megan, is there a better time to have ribs right there to be cooked and enjoyed with the whole family?
No, there is not a better time. It's absolutely perfect. Jason just brought in a whole nother big, huge slab. Look at this. I'm just going to pick it up. Watch this. It's just going to fall apart, and I'm going to sauce it. Look at that. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Perfect time, because once again, it is such a crazy time right now, spending that with your family. Yeah. Don't take the time to get messy and dirty. Just spend it with your family and let us do all the work so that you can then just sit and enjoy a really luxury meat. It is, I mean, look, can you see all the meat that's on top of that? And then the bone, like I said, that's like a candy that just pops right off of there. And you just want to eat it. I mean, that's the chef's choice. Take this and and then just put some more sauce on it real quick. Nobody knows you even ate it. It's perfect.
That's
the chef's
coming
choice
out.
right there.
The truth is right there. But Megan, to describe for everybody at home this amazing, the honey barbecue sauce, because the honey barbecue sauce, it brings some of the heat, but it brings the sweet, it's tangy, it's got all the flavors that really gets your mouth watering.
Yeah, so Kansas City's known for those mahogany colors, the spices that really all balance and work together, and the molasses. But what this honey barbecue is going to do is really brighten up those flavors so that you can have that balance and that tanginess, but then there's that really subtle, beautiful sweetness that's going to come across. And you know there's the deep flavors. So that honey barbecue sauce is something that we know the judges love, and we really wanted to give it to you and all of our friends at HSN because it is just divine.
And you can see it right there. And I'm doing all I possibly can not to dig in. With this whole crazy coronavirus, I'm sadly not allowed to eat the foods right now. It's like devastating. Normally I'd be tucking into all this. But you will be in just a few days, as I am, because I ordered mine already, and I hope you can get yours. A crowd favorite, a crowd pleaser for sure, award-winning ribs like never before. Perhaps the very best ribs, in my opinion, you've ever tasted. Even the ones when you go to the restaurant. Remember, this isn't a big whole process. You're gonna get them home, you let them thaw. If you wanna just put them in the microwave, you can put them in the microwave. Obviously, you can put them on the grill or the oven, but it's easy, right? It's heat and eat, and you've got this amazing meal that the whole family, the kids, everybody's going to enjoy. It is a crowd pleaser. We know you're going to love the sauce, and we know you're going to love how much meat is on the bone, right? Because it's those baby back ribs. You get more meat, less bone, which is what we want. Not only that, you get to sample what the judges have rated as literally one of the best on the planet. Some of the best tasting ribs out there. And Megan, when you're there with you know, Jason, you're up against so many people. There's a lot of fierce competition, right?
It is very fierce because ribs are something that people start making when they're very young,
right,
and they first start getting into grilling, right? I mean, it's one of those meats. So it is a big time compliment if you can walk away from a world championship as one of the best, because everybody's gunning for you. They all think their ribs are the best. But you know what? You got to know what the judges want. That's the key. And guess what? They want this and this flavor profile right here. These sweet, delicious, supple, tender ribs, lots of great meat. And then on top of that, you've got that sweet honey barbecue.
Well, value-wise, the 4-pack is obviously the best value, and you can see that. So there's the 2-pack for $59.95. The 4-pack is $99.95. Again, you're seeing the lovely Megan right there with Jason at all the shows, getting all the awards, all the rosettes. It's a real family affair, which we love. But if you want to do for the 4-pack for immediate shipment, which means you get it in time for July 4th, that is by far way and above going to be a very early sellout today. So don't miss out on that. Even when we do the shipment for $720, that's really still great, but so many of us want to enjoy this on July 4th. It's been one of those crazy years, Megan, right? And we've seen so many people wanting the convenience of food direct to the door. We don't necessarily want to have to go to the grocery store, right? This brings us the best food, and it's easy.
Yeah, and the quality and the care that we're putting into picking the meat so that it is really the best of the best. And when you are trusting us to bring that into your home, it's really an honor. And we're just really excited to be here and able to offer this.
Well, you've just done the best job. I mean, although we have only 3 or 4 minutes left, if you're on hold, we will get to you momentarily, I promise you. Or if you go to hsn.com, that's going to be the fastest way to get in. Remember, the single ship or auto ship. If you want to get in on auto ship, you're going to lock in the value and the savings. You can change how many days in between shipments, and of course, you can cancel at any time, but we don't think you're ever going to want to cancel. Even if you just want to receive these once every couple of months,
I hope not.
It will be a delight and a treat for everybody in the family. Okay, Megan, before we wrap this up, any other things that you want to share with America? One question we did get, Megan, if I do choose to put it in the microwave, how long would you advise us to do that for? What kind of timing?
I would definitely timing. I would cut them down at least to a half slab.
Okay.
And put a paper towel over it for sure. Maybe even wet the paper towel just a little bit so that it's got a little water steam happening. And really, I mean, depending on the wattage of your microwave, I wouldn't say more than a couple of minutes, really, because they're fully cooked. All you're doing is just kissing it with a little bit of warm heat, right? So I wouldn't go long. And if you need a little bit more, then you just put it in there a little bit longer.
And you'll get
a couple minutes, really.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, can I show you this?
Yes, please do it. Do it.
I went to go and break these, and these bones, look at that. Can you see?
Gosh.
They are doing just the can here, right off that meat.
They're jumping off the meat. Look at the amount of meat, though, that you get. That's what's amazing value. I think back to all the times that we've presented great ribs. They're always $100 and something, and you don't get this quality, this level of satisfaction.
That's right.
This is smiles all around. One last time for anybody just tuning in, if Megan looks familiar, it's because she's pretty doggone famous, champion of Chopped Grill Masters Season 4. She's one of the 2 mega pit masters behind Burnt Finger Barbecue with her husband, Jason, their wonderful family. They're bringing to us at HSN exclusively. Nowhere else can you find it. You can't go to your grocery store or go online and get these shipped. It's only with us, the world's best ribs. And I'm going to say the world's best ribs because, Megan, genuinely, for all the ribs I've tried, nothing beats this. And that's why you're a record breaker. This is the first ever Rib Today special that we've ever even had in our company history.
Wow. We are honored. That's so cool to hear. I did not know that.
It's big. It's so big. Okay,
it is big.
Final words from you, Megan. If anybody is on the fence right now, what would you say to them about picking up our today's special?
This is our passion. Put it on your table. Take all the credit for it. Don't get too caught up in how to do it. Just put it in that oven and gently reheat it and just make everybody smile.
You think about with the beans or with some great coleslaw. I mean, we've got, you know, talk about mac and cheese. We've got so many wonderful things that you could do with this. Such easy food to add a quick side to and really make a meal of it, make an event of it. When it comes to you, remember, you're gonna choose either the 2-pack or you're gonna choose the 4-pack. The 4-pack is the best value, which is only good while supplies last. So when we sell out of the immediate shipment, we'll move on then to just the other ship dates. But you're gonna want this now. Probably your mouth's watering, and I apologize for doing that to everybody at home because it's like, it's midnight, and this, you could just gobble this down so quickly and so easily. But the 2-pack or the 4-pack, these are bigger and tastier and more flavorful than ever before. When we talk about, before you go, Megan, just a couple of things, because people are asking questions. When you talk about this being trimmed, what does that exactly mean when it comes to our ribs?
Yeah, so we want to make sure that there's not a lot of extra things that are hanging off the side because they're just going to burn up. You want to make sure that we're trimming them down so that there's a nice even layer. When they go in, you want that really the best meat to get all of the flavor and the smoke, and any fattiness that's kind of not going to allow those great spices to dive into that meat. That's what we mean by making sure that it's ready and prepped and those spices go in on the best meat before it goes into the smoker. And
obviously slow cooked for many, many hours. That's the key, right?
6 to 7 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a lot of work before this meat gives up and just becomes so tender and all that juiciness presents itself.
I love that. Before the meat gives up, it's given up, it's submitted. It's the juiciest, the most tender that you will ever try. And I'm thrilled to get to launch this with you. I know this is going to be a huge customer pick in the making. That is for absolute certain. Again, 2-pack, 4-pack, single ship or auto ship. You got to try America's best ribs right now. Megan, thank you so much to you and Jason. I appreciate you. I'm thrilled for your success. Congratulations on being here, and we'll see you throughout the day.
All right. Thank you so much. Kansas City's out.
Thank you, Megan. And thanks to all of you for making this the big success that it is. You can talk about finger licking good. That's an understatement, that's for sure. Again, 2-pack or the 4-pack, you're just gonna thaw heat and eat, okay? Thaw, heat and eat. It might be the oven, it might be on the grill, or it might just be in the microwave. Just a couple minutes and you're gonna be good to go. More meat, less bone, so tasty. When you try that honey barbecue sauce, you're gonna want it for the rest of your life. You're never gonna want that taste sensation to ever end. So let's send you a pack, let's send you a set of 4. Take advantage of the free shipping and handling, and of course that flex pay, which makes it so super affordable. Coming up next, we've got the solution to garlic, spray on organic garlic. That sounds crazy, but it's true, and we'll show you how in a few moments. Plus, great electronics are coming up with our 2 hours tonight. Stay with me.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. There are so many reasons to shop HSN during our Brands You Love weekend. We're bringing our biggest names and brightest stars together just for you. Don't miss all your favorites. Starts Friday at midnight on HSN and hsn.com.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna absolutely love this, folks. This is Simply Beyond. It's a line that we've had at HSN for a few years now, and boy, is it popular. They do spray-on herbs, spray-on flavors and tastes to really enhance all your cooking. This is the garlic version that has been in huge demand. A lot of people wanted us to do a 3-pack of, oh my gosh, I can smell it from here. I know some people don't love garlic. I love garlic. I mean, really love garlic. We're gonna say things that you never imagined possible. The convenience of having a spray-on garlic, nothing now to chop, no hassle. You want a healthy way to flavor, but without having to do all the hard work or without having to add the calories, this is the way to go. Amazingly, in each of these 3 bottles, there are 150 cloves of garlic. Imagine they take the cloves of garlic and they squeeze it all down. That's what you've got, the concentrate. There's only 2 ingredients. Again, it's organic. Tonight we're doing a special with free shipping and handling and 3 flex pay. Look, all you do is spray. You just spray. As little or as much as you want. 1 second's worth of spray is gonna be a serving, as it were. There's a lot to excite you with this. I remember launching Simply Beyond with the lovely Kelly Deirdre, who is joining us live in her kitchen. Kelly, how are you?
I'm well. Happy Father's Day, Adam.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you. I got to tell you, it is a happy Father's Day because I was thrilled to see that this was in the show tonight. These things have been on fire. So popular.
They're so popular. Adam, you're getting a 3-pack, okay? And each can, it's non-aerosol, it's just compressed air. I'll show you how it works. Each can has conservatively 50 times 1 second sprays, and 1 second is a lot. Let me show you how it works. It's kind of like adding salt and pepper. You can add it during the cooking process. You can add it after the cooking process. It's organic garlic and canola oil, only 2 ingredients. This is just a little pasta dish that I'm cooking up for Father's Day at midnight, of course. Give it a little spritz, give it a little spray, and then give it a toss. And then what I want you to do is give it a taste, right? Because it is an essential oil, which means it is strong. So my husband says there's no such thing as too much garlic, but maybe you just want a hint of garlic, just a tiny little spritz, a tiny little spray, Adam. There's no chopping cloves, there's no dicing, there's no getting out the cutting board. There really is no hassle. And so many people taste this, right? And the first thing they say to me is, wow, that tastes just like garlic. Well, that's because it is garlic. And that's why I have to laugh when people say that.
It's
because
real.
It literally is, it's real. It's like we took this clove here and I took it and I squeezed it right into this bottle. It's the essential oil of the herb and it's canola oil. That's it, organic canola oil. It's non-GMO, it's kosher, it's gluten-free, it's non-aerosol. So the way that it comes out is just giving it a little spritz. It's compressed air. So you can see I've used it on my pasta. But I mean, garlic, in my opinion, can be used on pretty much everything except ice cream, right? So here's what we've done in the oven. we've done one of those sheet pan meals, okay? So if you're cooking a lot, which we are, okay? I don't know if you are particularly, Adam, but I know your wife probably does a lot of the cooking. And here's that sheet pan meal, right? You can just take this, and let's say 2 out of the 3 of you that are eating this meal particularly love garlic. I'm gonna give it a spritz, and I'm gonna ignore this one because this person maybe doesn't like it. So you can customize what you want to serve to your guests and to your friends and to your family. And it has an 18-month shelf life, which is crazy. Absolutely flabbergasting.
But you just said there's no slicing, there's no dicing, there's no chopping, there's no hassle with this. It doesn't get all over your hands and you can't get the smell away. It's the easiest and quickest way to add that little splash of flavor, as it were, that really, really makes more sense than doing it by going to the store and buying the cloves, right? By having them and they don't last very long and they go bad and everything else. This is 3 bottles, the full-size bottles with an 18-month shelf life. Remember, the equivalent of 150 cloves. So that's the big news. We have it in single purchase or in auto ship. Auto ship, there's less than 1,000 now to go around. And Kelly, I don't know if you noticed, free shipping and handling, which I was really excited to see as well.
I love it.
This is a new way of doing it, though, Kelly, right? With Simply Beyond, they're kind of revolutionizing this world.
It really is. And Adam, I'll tell you, every time this shows up on air, it sells out within 1 or 2 shows. If you're even thinking about it, pick it up. Think about this. You're getting 3 cans, 50 1-second sprays conservatively. I usually spray for about a half a second. Okay, so you won't use the full second. 150 cloves of garlic. So I had the pleasure of counting out 150 cloves of garlic this evening. Now my hands, my hands did not smell very nice. If you're sick and tired of dealing with this, or maybe you're sick and tired of dealing with the garlic in the mystery liquid or the smushy paste of garlic. And the reason we buy these, Adam, is because they're convenient, right? We don't want to do the fresh garlic because, well, it goes bad, right? And we just end up throwing money away. This 1 can, and you're getting it times 3, is going to last you 18 months. So think about that. You're going to have this at the holiday time. You're going to have this for the new year when you're doing healthy meals. Maybe you just want to do the most amazing garlic bread. You can see is we've got the little crusty bread from the deli at our grocery store, right, from the fresh bakery. We add a little bit of butter and then 2 little sprays, and this is going to be the best garlic bread you have ever tasted, and that's a promise from me to you because it truly is fresh and it truly is amazing.
And I wish you were here to smell it because, you know, again, the reason we keep saying it's real is because it is real. There's only those 2 ingredients in there and it's organic. So you're getting real garlic flavor easily and simply. 1 spray while cooking is going to unleash the full flavor. You know, you can season everyday meals. It's great in place of fresh garlic. You'll never have to buy fresh garlic ever again. It's a better way to store it. It's a better way to use it. It's all round greater. If you want to give it a go, you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee, which is always a nice kind of confidence builder because we know this is a new experience. But all of the Simply Beyond products that we've aired on HSN, I think, Kelly, virtually all of them are now 5-star rated customer picks. That's big.
Huge customer picks. We sold the herb garden and it was all the different herbs. Check hsn.com if you're falling in love and you're going, okay, I like the idea of an 18-month shelf life. I like the idea of saving money and not having to buy fresh organic herbs that go bad. If you like all these ideas, check out hsn.com for the different flavors. Garlic in my family happens to be our favorite. How about a Father's Day steak or whatever the case may be? Maybe it's a chicken breast, maybe it's a piece of salmon. Think about this being an outdoor grill. You would never take, you know, you can spray right over the grill, right? Because it's that beautiful essential oil. So you're getting these fresh flavors without the hassle of, say, a fresh clove of garlic that you may or may not use the whole thing. You may or may not want to chop it up, right? It gives it all that beautiful sort of 5-star restaurant flavor because they do use fresh herbs, but there's somebody that they're paying to chop up the herbs, right? It's not happening in my house. I don't know. It's probably not happening in most of our houses, right? We're doing the cooking. We don't want to do all the prep. Just simply reach in your pantry. You don't have to refrigerate it. It's non-aerosol, right? It's gluten-free. It's GMO, non-GMO. It's kosher. Even something as simple as a pizza, a frozen pizza, take it to the next level, elevate it with just a couple of spritzes, just a couple of sprays. Maybe it's just that spaghetti and meatballs, or maybe you have the zucchini noodles, the zoodles, and you're doing turkey meatballs, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You could even sort of lower some sodium. You know, we add sodium, like salt, a lot for flavor, and maybe, you know, you're trying to lessen the sodium, or your doctor said lessen the sodium. When you give yourself that spritz of garlic, you're not going to want all that salty food, right? Because you now have those beautiful flavors. Even something as simple as popcorn, rosemary garlic popcorn, or a batch of air-fried French fries, just a batch of air-fried French fries, little spritz, little spray of garlic, and then just some fresh Parmesan cheese. And now it's like you're dining out, even if you're not dining out yet, right?
I love it. Look, you can have fun with this. You could try it. Yeah. The key is definitely, I know, because we've got so many of the Simply Beyond products at home, a little goes a long way. So really know that you don't have to put your finger on the trigger and spray. Yeah, a little goes a long way and you get that wonderful flavor. Final words on our Simply Beyond garlic.
Oh, grab it, try it. If you're at all interested, I promise you won't be disappointed. Read the reviews. Remember, each can, and you're getting it ×3, has 18 months shelf life. So this will be plenty of garlic to last you at least a few months, depending on how much garlic you use. It might last you an entire year. So think about never having to buy a clove of garlic for the entire year. It's organic, it's non-GMO, it's kosher. You're gonna love it. I just promise, because I know, you know, a lot of people think, oh, it's different, it's something unique, I'm not sure about it. Just get it home and give it a try.
It's one of those wonderful discoveries. It's a curiosity at first because you've never seen anything like it, but it really is everything that Kelly's saying. I mean, literally, it's an easy to use, cleverly designed bottle, just compressed air, you spritz. I mean, look, a little goes a long way and you add such amazing flavor. But we didn't have to slice or dice or chop. We don't have the cutting board, the chopping board out here. It's not got all over your hands. The smell isn't everywhere. And of course, it's just there on the shelf when you need it. You don't need any special storage. It's brilliant, such a clever product. Kelly, thank you so much, my love. It's great to see you.
Nice to see you. Have a happy Father's Day, Adam. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Kelly. Stay safe. Thank you, my love. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Single purchase, or of course, auto ship. Just a reminder, now today's special from Burnt Finger Barbecue, hundreds and hundreds of awards, far and wide across the United States. We think it's the best tasting ribs you've ever tried in your life. There's a 2-pack or there is a 4-pack available. There's Jason and Megan. There they are. I mean, my gosh, they have really unleashed a huge hit here. It's our first Rib Today special ever on HSN. We're doing a 2-pack or a 4-pack. It's got this honey barbecue sauce that is sweet and tangy. It brings a little bit of the heat, which we love and enjoy, and it pairs back so well with anything. What's fabulous is when you get it home, all you're gonna do is thaw it, right? And then you're gonna heat it. You might heat it on the in the oven or on the grill or in the microwave for just a few moments and you are ready to serve. Now, we're doing free shipping and handling because it is the today's special. The 2-pack is under $60. The 4-pack of ribs is under $100. And again, these are baby back ribs, less bone, more meat, lots of meat. Fall off the rib, juicy, tender, beautifully hand trimmed. You cannot get better than this. I want you to try them so you understand why Jason and Megan have won so many awards across the country. They are bringing us the very best that money can buy. We might not be going out to eat, but we can bring that high quality restaurant flavor direct to our home. So there it is. It's our today's special. Now, what else do we love? Once we've had a great meal, after a great meal, maybe a nice cup of coffee, right? On an evening or on a morning to pick us up, I'm gonna head over this way because our next item is brought to us by Westrock. I say the official coffee of HSN because in my mind it really is. I wrote down a number, 13 million pods of Westrock coffee have been sold. This is a fantastic company that really does it right. They say from crop to cup. They work with the farmers to bring you smooth, rich, bold, great tasting coffee that means you don't have to necessarily visit the coffee store, have to get the gourmet coffee that costs $3, $4, $5 a cup. This breaks down to about 34 cents a cup, because tonight we're doing $30 and change for our 80 count. And in the 80 count, just so you can see, if you look on the, there we go. If you look on the side, you get the very best, most popular varieties. So in this pack, you're gonna get 20 of the East African blend, 20 of the Kivu blend, 20 of the Rwanda blend, and then the other 20 is of the, which one did I miss? 20 of the Rwanda, East African, oh, I can never say this, Marajo. I think I said it right. So you get a little bit of everything. My director, Dustin, says, I think you did. I hope so. I'm gonna show you what that looks like, because this is a lot of coffee. When you wake up in the morning and you wanna really kickstart the day, or you long for a great tasting cup of coffee throughout the day, this is the one that you've gotta try. Now look, I'm pouring that all out. This is a big, big platter that we've got here, and you get a lot of coffee. This coffee you can find in a lot of the fancy schmancy hotels. It's been written up in all those high-end magazines. It's made some very special lists from some very big editors. I want to introduce you to a special lady, brand ambassador. The lovely Amy Garton's going to be joining us shortly to take us through what makes each one of these flavors so wonderful. You know, what Westrock have done is they've gone to the very best, the very finest sources, and they're working with the farmers to bring you, you know, that, as they call it, crop to cup, cutting out the middleman, bringing you the very finest flavors of coffee, but doing it responsibly. I think we have some video that kind of takes us to the wonderful destinations around the world. We'll try and find that video for you so you can see. And as you look at it, please bear in mind, we have our variety pack, or there is, of course, the decaf pack. So if you want great coffee, but you want decaf, some of the reviews, I say some, a lot of the reviews mention this being the best tasting decaf, to the point where you think it is full caffeination, but great tasting on the decaf as well. So definitely bear that in mind. We've got free shipping and handling, and the lovely Amy is joining us live via Skype right now. Amy, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if I'm allowed to drink the coffee, but I'm certainly gonna try. Amy, I love Westrock. How are you?
I'm great, Adam. How are you? I love Westrock.
We've got that in common. We're members of the fan club. Okay, spill the beans, literally, no pun intended. Why does Westrock taste so good?
Westrock tastes so good because it is literally what we call from crop to cup. So Westrock is there every step of the way with these amazing farmers from all over the world. You can see right there that's showing on the screen, those are our fields in Rwanda. That's Christine, one of our farmers, who's picking those coffee beans right off those coffee trees. We are there with the farmers as they pick the beans, they clean them, they get them milled, and then they're gonna ship them over to our facilities in Arkansas, where we roast them to perfection, and it brings out all these great flavors. None of our coffees have anything artificial in them. They are just roasted so perfectly to bring out each flavor of each bean so uniquely. And what I love about this box that we're bringing to you today, the variety box, is this is a request that has been brought back. We finally are able to bring it back to you guys here at HSN because it was such a fan request. We are definitely a customer pick. We're the #1 coffee brand at HSN. We've sold over 13 million cups of coffee. Isn't that amazing?
It's a testament to how people love it and they keep coming back for more. You know, if you buy any types of coffee pods, you gotta try the Westrock. That's one of the things that we wanna try and tempt you with tonight. Yes, it's only 34 cents per pod, but beyond the pricing is just the taste experience. Amy, take us through the variety pack of the 4 flavors we've got and what we can expect from those flavors.
Absolutely. So in this variety box, the 4 flavors you're going to get, and I'm going to say flavors very lightly because there's no artificial flavoring, nothing put in these coffees. It's pure, clean, delicious coffee. It's simply how perfectly each coffee is roasted. It's bringing out flavor notes. So we're going to start with the first one, which is the Marajo Espresso Blend. This is a medium roast coffee. It's sweet, it's smooth. You get hints of sweet apricot and kind of a floral finish. It's a great coffee, black. It's just, think of that nice coffee house high-end quality coffee. And then next we have the East African, which is my absolute favorite. It's our medium dark roast. It's kind of sweet and nutty with hints of roasted chestnuts and milk chocolate. My absolute favorite, the East African. And then the third one you're getting is the Kivu Bold. This is a dark roast. It's full-bodied. It's bold and smoky. You've got honey, walnuts, and the fragrance of like a crisp red apple. And then the last one in the variety box is the Rwanda Select, which is our flagship. This is where everything for West Rock started. It is another dark roast. It's full-bodied. It's rich and robust. You get smoky cedar, some black currants, and a hint of lemon in there. But you get all four of these. So you don't have to pick. You're getting all four, and you're getting 80 pods. So Adam, let's talk about that. 80 pods of gourmet, high-quality coffee, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. 80 pods, and it's almost 37 cents a cup of coffee. Where do you find that anywhere? 37 cents a cup of gourmet, award-winning coffee.
If you're missing maybe going to your favorite coffee shop, going to get your coffee maybe on the way to work, and you really miss that flavor, you gotta try West Rock. This brings the gourmet coffee right into your own kitchen, I promise you. I just brewed a cup. The aroma here is, oh my gosh, it's heavenly. And do you know what it is, Amy? It's so noticeably different to some of the other mass market coffees that you can buy in, in the country today. It's noticeably more flavorful and so smooth. And I always say this, and I say it because it's the absolute God's honest truth. I have never, ever liked black coffee, ever. I'll always add milk or half and half cream, whatever it may be. This is the first time since I presented West Rock 2-3 years ago now, since we launched it. When I have my coffee, I will often have it black because it's so smooth, it's not bitter. I love it, I enjoy it.
Right, it's because it's so fresh. Like I said, we're there every step of the way with them. So you're getting fresh, clean coffee from crop to cup. We're working directly with the farmers. So I was the same way. I love coffee, but you go to these coffee houses, you're spending so much money to get this coffee, and you have that bitter, burnt taste. Not with West Rock. It's so clean and refreshing. And I have to show you, this is my favorite part. I've got 80 pods here. This is how many you're getting. I don't know if you can catch this fully on camera.
I can see it.
Can you see? 80 pods of coffee in this thing. Imagine how long that is going to last you. And there's something for everyone. We've got from the medium to the medium dark to the dark roast. There's something for everyone in your household to try differently. Everybody gets kind of little different flavor notes. But again, you're not getting that burnt taste. You're not getting any bitter taste. You're getting clean coffee because we're working directly with the farmers. It's gourmet. And with HSN, like I said, we're so excited to bring this box back because it was requested from all you guys, selling over 13 million cups of coffee. We're finally able to bring this configuration back. All of these coffee blends are from Africa, which makes them very special. And 80 pods, which is like 37 cents a cup of coffee, and gourmet award-winning coffee.
It's just really is the best. It's something you have to try. It's HSN's best-selling coffee brand of all time with more 5-star reviews than any other. I mean, that's a big indicator of how folks love it. I'm brewing another cup right here as well, but just to emphasize what Amy's talking about, your box of 80 pods, 80, is, I mean, it's a lot. So you're getting a lot of coffee here, right? A lot of coffee for a very, very, very small price. So you get a lot of value. And what also is wonderful is that, when we say crop to cup, we're going to these different regions and bringing you these 4 extraordinary taste sensations. So Amy, you guys aren't making us choose. You've done the hard work for us and narrowed it down to the 4 best sellers, right?
Absolutely. We put the 4 best in this variety box. You're getting 20 of each. You're getting 80 pods. And I want to make sure you guys get the absolute best cup of coffee. And I learned this when I started drinking the single pod coffee. So when you have your coffee machine, each one is specifically measured for the perfect amount. So you get that perfect cup of coffee, and that's an 8-ounce cup of coffee. So if you're making your coffee in the morning and you want a little bit bigger mug, maybe use 2 of them. You're still at only like 70 cents for a big, huge mug of coffee. But it's 8 ounces, you'll get that perfect cup of coffee in there. And like you were saying, so we do partner directly with the farmers. What I love about Westrock too is it's a feel-good purchase. Because we're partnering directly with them, we're there with them, we're helping them so that they're making income for their families, we're helping build schools and hospitals in all these different areas. So all your purchases, there's no middleman, it's going directly to these farmers, which I love. You can research and do, look into more about Westrock, but the story is absolutely beautiful, and the coffee is just amazing.
I talked about celebrities, and I talked about editors' lists, the number of amazing articles that have been written about the Westrock company and how they are doing this in the right way. Not just the award-winning flavors and taste, but how responsible they're being as well. It's a feel-good factor from A to Z. The whole process really is wonderful. And tonight, I'm just excited that you get to try the flavors. Again, you can lock in the auto ship, free shipping and handling, which means you'll never be out of Westrock coffee. You'll never need to live a day without your best cup.
I've got mine on auto ship because I want to make sure I always have it in my household.
It's important,
but
right?
Again, it is, but let's talk about the flavors one more time that you're getting. And again, I say flavors lightly because these have no additives, no artificial flavors, nothing in them. It's simply how perfect they are roasted. But you're getting 4 different flavors, like I said, starting with the Marajo espresso blend. This is a medium roast. It's sweet and smooth. It's got a sweet apricot taste with a little floral finish. My favorite is the East African. It's a medium dark. It's sweet and nutty. You've got roasted chestnuts and milk chocolate. I think that's why I love it so much. Then we've got the Kivu Bold. This is actually a lot of people's favorite, is the Kivu Bold. It's a dark roast, full body, bold and smoky. You've got the walnuts, honey, a fragrance of crisp red apple. And then the final one is Rwanda Select, which is our flagship. It's where everything started for Westrock. So it means a lot to us. It's very special. It's another dark roast, full bodied. It's rich. It's robust. If you get black currants with some lemon in there. And what's great about this is that you don't need cream or sugar because, like we were saying, it's so smooth. There's no bitter taste, no burnt taste, but it does pair very well if you do like a little cream in there, do like a little sugar. It pairs perfectly with it too.
It really does. I want you to try it at home because when you try it, you'll know. If you love good coffee, if you love great coffee, this is going to be the finest you've ever had. Maybe you want to get this for somebody you love, a coffee lover. You send it directly to them with our delivery direct. Again, free shipping and handling. You go and spend easily $3, $4, $5 on a cup of coffee at one of the gourmet coffee shops. This brings that flavor, that experience into your home for a teeny tiny fraction. 34, 35, 36, 37 cents a cup is unbelievable. Amy, final words on our Westrock. I know you and the team work so hard to put together these values, which are incidentally, and I should say this again and again, the best in America. If you're to shop for Westrock at home, the values we offer are the greatest.
The value you're going to get here at HSN that we're able to bring to you is the best you're going to find. You can go to a big box store and you're still not going to find this value. 37 cents for a cup of gourmet award-winning coffee. And you know we're good. You know HSN loves us because we've sold over 13 million cups of coffee on HSN. It's a customer pick. In our studios, you find this everywhere. But definitely Westrock, you have to try it. It's just so good. Everyone in your house will love it. And again, it's a great gift to get and take to the office. You know, and everyone gets to pick one out. It's just, and it's a fun conversation piece too.
Amy, thank you so much for the great conversation we've had tonight. Stay safe and we'll see you real soon.
Good to see you.
Thank you,
too.
Amy, and you. Take care, love.
Bye.
Don't forget, not only do we have our bestseller variety pack, but we have decaf. If you love coffee, but you're more into the decaf, we have the decaf available as well for you tonight. You gotta try this. I know you will love it, that's for sure. I've never drunk black coffee in my life. Look how I'm gobbling this down, because it's so smooth, it's so flavorful, but there's no bitterness to it. All the flavors in here, I know Amy just mentioned the Kivu, because that's one of the flagship ones. You'll love the way it tastes. Okay, they're making me put it down. Okay, here we go. I need some more coffee to power me through this next hour where we're going to be together on HSN with great electronics. Don't forget to order burnt finger barbecue ribs, today's special. Go online right now, hsn.com. And don't leave me. I'll see you right after this.